Hey y'all, hey. Welcome back to my channel. My name is K-Shine and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. You already know your girl is back with another video. Based on the title, you know exactly what I'm about to talk about. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at K-Shine with 3 E's. This is part 2, so part 1 will be linked in the description box below, so make sure you check out that video before you watch this. But without further ado, y'all, let's hop right into the video. Let's go. Alright, y'all, so boom! Y'all know exactly how I like to start my story times off, okay? This is part 2, like I said, so I left off when I told y'all we was on our way to the beach, right? So, you know, the security and stuff, they were stopping people, telling them, like, yeah, if you get caught with any bottle of liquor or any alcohol, you could get fined, whatever. They didn't want us bringing, well, one, they, of course, just don't want you walking around with, like, alcohol and bottles of liquor. But y'all know, if y'all ever been to South Beach or whatever, y'all know that they be leaving those fucking beaches dirty. So I think they were just trying to help keep the beach clean, but everybody was bringing food, liquor, drinks, cups, everything, and they was leaving that shit all on the beach, right? Anyways, we get through, because I don't really remember them like checking our book bags or anything like that. So we go, and of course, y'all, we are so new to this. Like, baby, we didn't bring really nothing besides our liquor. Like, I didn't understand how serious like spring break could get, because people had beach towels, they had blankets to lay out on the beach, they had big ass speakers, coolers. Like, people came prepared. When I tell you, we only came with the clothes on our body and a little book bag with liquor and a water bottle and like my lip gloss or something. We didn't come with much of anything. Like, we was just gonna walk around, I guess. But people was so prepared that I'm thinking, like, who the fuck, like, why ain't nobody told me nothing? Like, literally nobody told me to come prepared. Like, I guess people just assume that people should know what to do, but this is my first time. How am I supposed to know all the rules and regulations and to bring a cooler filled with? And my thing is, where the hell was y'all getting these coolers from? Because do y'all live here? Because if you came from well, maybe some people drove there too. Because how you hopping on that flight with all this shit? But I guess maybe some people drove because they had coolers, blankets, tents. Like, they got volleyball shit, like, set up volleyball nets. Like, everybody had a whole setup. And I'm just thinking, like, we sitting here looking lost at darn fucking headlights. We look so confused, and we just like, well, fuck it. All we could do is walk around. This is where I feel like me and homegirl was just like, and I'm not saying you should be a follower or give in to peer pressure or anything, but it just was crazy to us because we came with a cover up, like these swimsuits that, like I said, was just like not really showing much. Everybody got ass out. Everybody got like these cute ass swimsuits on and everything. And I'm just like, where's my mind? Like, I want to dress cute like them too. It wasn't that I want to follow and have my ass out, because no, it's just I wish I would have brought like a cute swimsuit. Like, everybody was giving grown and sexy, and I'm over here giving PG-13, 13 and under. Like, I didn't understand. So I wish I would have brought like a cuter swimsuit and really like really did the damn thing. You know when you feel like you didn't do enough. That's just how I was feeling. It's not that we wanted to follow nobody or have ass out, like I said. It's just I felt like we was very underdressed, okay? Like, I wanted to do the most with everybody else, and I love doing the most. So the fact that I didn't do the most then, I don't know what was going on, right? So it was just giving that. I'm like, we here with our cover up on, these fucking ugly ass swimsuits. Like, what we think we doing? Anyways, we are drinking. Like, we was already, like, I feel like we got drunk quicker because we started drinking a lot, because, you know, we just came from the little accident. Everybody was already on like 10 a little bit. So I feel like we all started drinking quickly because we was ready to like turn up and have fun and like let the liquor start kicking in, because everybody was so tense and stuff, and you know, from the prior incident. So we always looking to like turn up, right? So we drinking, we getting drunk, y'all. Listen, let me tell y'all, if that's, let me tell y'all, we got so drunk on that beach that, like, honestly, y'all, I cannot remember what happened on that beach. I know we had fun. You know, we seen a lot of people from our school. We was dancing. We was turning up. We was twerking on the beach. We was doing all of that. Now, did this happen the same night? I don't know, y'all. Let me call. I gotta call for backup, y'all. Hold up. Sir, what is you doing?
I'm in the gas station right now.
Why is you shaking your head?
So what is you doing?
Cause I'm recording a video, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing my story time about Miami.
I get 2 of these Swiss leaves.
You don't need that.
Let me get 2 of those and then one of these Irish paint. Yep, one of them and then 2 of the orange ones. Yep, 2 of those. Appreciate it, bro. Go ahead. You said you're doing your show.
No, you don't need to be buying that. So I'm doing the story.
For me.
Well, good. Anyways, I'm doing a story time about Miami, right? So I don't remember. Did the incident happen the same day? Did y'all get arrested that night, like day one?
Yeah. The first day we got out there.
The first day. Okay, that's what I thought, but I didn't remember the first day. And then I could have swore that that y'all was supposed to be like sleeping.
We fell asleep on a yacht.
Oh, y'all fell asleep on a yacht. Wait, both of y'all?
I mean, yeah, we was drunk. He just left before I did.
Oh, but he left and cause then y'all get somewhere where y'all was like
he left me. He left me.
Right.
When we was on the yacht, I guess he thought I was gone. I don't know. He thought of something. He left me, and he was.
Okay, cool. And then didn't y'all have like somewhere where y'all was like sleeping on a couch or something? Didn't y'all rent something before y'all went to the hotel?
On the couch.
Didn't y'all rent something where y'all was like supposed to be staying at somebody else's house, but then y'all end up getting a hotel the next day?
I don't know. No, I feel like it was some.
Something happened.
No, it was somebody. It was somebody Airbnb, and it had a bed and a couch or something like that, or his. It was something.
Like, but y'all end up getting a hotel.
With a little ass bed or like a pull-out bed or something like that.
Right, okay.
Yeah, a pull-out bed and a pull-out couch or a little cot or some shit.
Okay. And then y'all end up getting a hotel, right?
Nigga, to be honest, I can't even remember.
Yeah, because where your stuff get left at? The hotel, right?
No. Yeah, my stuff got left at the hotel, yeah.
So y'all end up getting a hotel. Yeah. Okay.
Crazy. This nigga, man, love story time. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I was doing the story time and I was like, wait, some stuff I can't remember. Like, let me think about this.
I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of stuff I can't remember.
It is.
I'm still mad about all the shit that they got.
Yeah.
How the fuck I go down here in Miami with a whole duffel bag and a backpack and come back with nothing?
You came back with nothing, man.
came back with nothing. Like, I was like, there's so much shit in that bag.
Man.
Like, I should say was.
Right. I know. It's gone now. Aw, we could laugh now, but it wasn't funny then. Wait, and then what happened to?
I'm just getting over this sickness.
Huh? What happened to the rental then?
I think his daddy turned it in.
His daddy ended up turning it in.
I think his daddy did. Yeah.
Oh, his daddy did. Okay.
Because they ended up saying fuck it and not driving.
Right.
Like that's a long way to be driving anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck he was, but yeah, that's a long way to be driving anyway. 21. It was like 21 hours.
Yes, I don't know why we did that. I don't know why, but okay.
So they was like, fuck that. We just gonna drive. They gonna drive. I think they drove to the little place, dropped it off, and then they just flew and said, fuck it.
Right. Okay. Makes sense. All right. Okay. Well, great. Thanks for filling me in.
You know it. It's story time.
Yeah, you should have did. We'll talk when I'm done. I'll call you later.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Okay. All right. Bye. Later. Bye. All right, y'all. So if I left that phone conversation in, I had to get filled in. I know when y'all be asking me, like, how do you remember all this shit? Sometimes, y'all, I don't. I have to, either I'll talk about it, I have to remember certain stuff, I'll leave certain stuff out, or I have to call, like, family and friends to remember, because this was so long ago, y'all, so I don't be remembering everything. But anyways, just to reiterate that phone conversation, because I think I'm going to leave that part in. Anywho, I hope that wasn't too many spoilers, but we're going to get into it. So, okay, like I said, we end up getting so drunk on the beach because we was just so, upset about the rental. We had so much going on that we were getting drunk. And then we were meeting people from college. We were meeting, like, our friends that we knew from college. We were meeting new people. And, everybody's down there. So everybody walking around with liquor. Everybody offering you drinks. Everybody offering you drugs. So don't take the drugs. Don't even take the drinks if you don't know them, y'all. Because let me tell y'all, we have fun and everything, but South Beach can be a scary place. We did go with our two friends that were guys, and we knew a lot of guys there too. But listen, women, or girls, young girls, whatever, even men, be careful. It's very crowded. People could try to pickpocket you. People could try to run up on you. People will try to sell you stuff. People will try to give you stuff. If you smoke, if you drink or whatever, they will offer you, oh, I got weed, I got this. Listen, if you don't know them, don't take it. You never know what that shit laced with. You never know what they're going to try to give you. If you are a lightweight or whatever, go with, if you can, try to go with males if you can, because you just never know. Like in this, we went, with them so they could protect us, but we end up having to protect them. But but that's what it's for. Like, go with friends that you trust so you guys can take care of each other. Because listen, a lot do be going on and it's all fun, but a lot of people don't talk about the dangers of everything. And anyways, I don't want to get too deep into it, but like I said, just try to be safe. Stay on your P's and Q's. If you can go with a crowd, go with a crowd. If you can't, if it's just you and your homegirl, make sure y'all don't get stupid drunk. Like, have a good time, but don't accept stuff for strangers. Okay. I gotta do a little PSA, because we love to stay safe around here. But anyways, we get super fucking drunk. We getting so drunk to the point we have to eat, guys. And one of the reasons why we really was getting even more drunk, because y'all, we wanted to get on South Beach so bad that like the hotel we had, it was a liquor store and it was a 7-Eleven next door, y'all. We went to 7-Eleven and we was getting the big hot dogs. Like, we had a sausage with, I remember I was putting like the nacho cheese on top with the jalapenos. Like, we was getting hot dogs and stuff from 7-Eleven with some Doritos. That's how hungry we was, one, and how much we wanted to just go straight to South Beach, that we didn't even drive. Like, I think we had like buses or shuttle buses or something that was taking us there. We didn't drive because we had the rental, but one, we wanted to park that bitch because it was scraped up. So we not driving this shit nowhere. Then two, once you go to South Beach, baby, it's nowhere to park. Like, it's literally nowhere to park. So we parked it at our hotel and we just hopped on the bus or the shuttle or whatever. Like, everybody was on that bitch. So I think it was a bus, but whatever. We get on the bus and we go there. So anyways, we're starving all down South Beach. Of course, it's a lot of restaurants, it's a lot of food places, it's places you can get some pizza, burgers, wings, whatever. So bear with me. This might be all over the place because I had called my brother to help me fill in the pieces, but he messed up because this couldn't have happened the same night, because like he said, they ended up falling asleep on a yacht and we was looking for them the next morning. So that's before they got locked up. So they couldn't have got locked up the day that we came. So listen, I'm gonna try to make sense of this video, okay? That's why I need to gather all my thoughts before I sit down and make a video, but I don't do that. So listen, we gonna start this off right after I got off the phone with Mikey. That's Thursday, y'all. We drunk, we having a good time. I don't know, somehow, some way, we get separated. Like, Mikey and them, they with some friends that they know from school. We with some friends that we know from school. At the end of the day, we knew that they was supposed to go back to, like, that little, he told me it was some Airbnb. We weren't even doing Airbnbs there. No, they was sleeping on somebody's couch. I remember that. So we knew that they was going back to their like little couch situation, and we was going back to the hotel. Now, I know they was trying to holler at some girls or something like that. So when me and homegirl was ready to go in, because we was super drunk, we like, okay, we about to go. Is y'all stand outside? Is y'all gonna kick it with the girls or do whatever y'all want? They still want to be outside, but me and homegirl was done. So we caught a ride with one of our friends and they took us back to the room, right? So we go back to the room, Mikey and Deontay, they still out doing their man shit, doing whatever they doing, right? So the next morning, this is like Friday morning. The next morning we wake up, Mikey is calling us like, yeah, have you heard from Deontay? Is Deontay with y'all? All of this. So we like, have we heard from Deontay? Why would we hear from Deontay when we left y'all two together? What you mean, have we heard from him? So I'm like, no, we ain't hear from him, and no, he not with us. So he like, oh yeah, like, I don't know where he at. I just woke up and I was asleep on a yacht. I said, you was sleep on a yacht? How did you even end up on a yacht? Y'all was supposed to go back to y'all living room couch. How the fuck? Well, I guess sleeping on a yacht might be a little bit better than sleeping on somebody's living room couch. I said, you was on a yacht? He like, yeah, I woke up and, I was just sleeping on the yacht. Nobody else was around. Now, you can't tell me a night wasn't had. How the fuck did you end up sleeping on a yacht? So I'm like, well, no, like, just come back here and, like, we're going to have to figure some shit out. So we called it, and I guess Deontay's phone was, like, dead and stuff, of course, because they've been out all night. His phone was dead. So he ended up just showing up at our hotel. I'm glad he knew where the fuck our hotel was at. Deontay ended up walking in. I'm like, where the fuck was you at? Mikey said he looking for you. He on his way here too. What happened? So Deontay like, shit, I don't know. I woke up and I was on the yacht. So everybody sleep on the motherfucking yacht. We over here sleep on this 2-star hotel that probably got bed bugs in this bed, and you motherfuckers is sleeping on the yacht. We should have stayed with y'all. So now I'm like, how you sleeping on the yacht? I said, Mikey said he was sleeping on the yacht too. Y'all didn't see each other? Was y'all on 2 different yachts? So Deontay like, nah, yeah, I woke up and I ain't see nobody around. My phone was dead, so I just walked back here. I'm like, oh my God, these niggas. I don't understand these guys. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Well, Mikey on his way back here too. So Mikey pull up. So Mikey like, what the fuck? They like, what? Where you at? He like, I was on the yacht. Where you at? He like, I was on the yacht. These motherfuckers must have been on 2 separate yachts, or maybe they was on 2 separate ends of the yacht, and one woke up and ain't see nobody and just left and thought they was by themselves. I don't know what these dudes is doing, but at the end of the day, they end up back in the room with us. So they wasn't gonna stay on that living room for the whole weekend. Like they only needed the living room. They only needed the couch in the living room for that day because they ended up booking themselves a hotel, right? So they really wasted their money on the living room because they didn't even end up sleeping there for real. So whatever, that person got some free money. So they like, okay, we about to go check into our hotel and stuff, and like then we gonna come back out. So we like, okay, cool, because like I said, it was early and stuff. So they go to their hotel, they get settled in and stuff. We still at our hotel, we getting dressed, we gonna link up. So we link back up, we do the same thing. It's time to eat, drink, beach. Okay, we doing the same fucking thing. So they come, we get to turn back up, we head back to the beach. Y'all already know the drill. We turn it up, we get drunk as hell again. This time we there the whole day, getting drunk. We drinking light, we drinking dark. We got a little bit of food on our stomach at this point, but not a lot. So we only ate one time, which was like in the morning, and then we drunk the rest of the time, right? Oh, we at the beach the whole night to the point that it got dark. So we meeting up with other people that we know from college and stuff. We hanging around there. It's dark. The police is basically trying to shut down like the beach area. So they trying to clear out the streets. They trying to clear out the beach and like, get some control of everything, right? Mikey and Deontay, they are so drunk. Mind you, we are already walking with like a crowd that's like of people that we know from college. So we all walking together. Me and homegirl, we are starving, but we are so drunk. Like everybody is drunk. I'm like, I tell Mikey and I'm like, we about to walk over to the corner and get a slice of pizza. Like, do y'all want some? So I forgot if they said yeah or no. I don't know. All I know is I remember telling them like, well, we about to go and get some pizza. We'll be right back. Like, y'all stay right here. That way we know where to find y'all. Deontay, first of all, out of the group, Deontay always get the drunkest, okay? He always get the, like, he that friend. He get drunk. And you know what? I ain't even go put him out here like this. Like, y'all know, Mike, y'all know. We went to a party, and he was just doing some straight from pizza. So, I ain't gonna say that. I'm just playing. Anyways, Deontay is just that drunk friend. Like, everybody else, we get drunk and we have fun. He get drunk. He don't be on like no fighting nothing, but he get drunk and just do the most wild, outlandish shit. Like he is just that one, okay? So he just that one. So Mikey like, okay, I'm gonna stay with Deontay. We gonna be right here. Y'all go get your pizza. Y'all come back. Okay, y'all already know at this point it's nighttime, it's dark, so it's so crowded that the police is trying to clear it out a little bit. Like they're trying to get some type of control because there's so many people on the strip. Me and homegirl, we leave. We going to go get pizza. We meeting people. Everybody trying to stop, get our number, and everybody want to exchange number. Everybody, it's just a lot going on. Y'all know what spring break give. It's a lot going on. Me and homegirl make it to the pizza shop, right? We getting our pizza, so we walking, we smashing the pizza. You go, bro? When you drunk and you hungry, so you smashing that food. Like we're walking, it's a big slice of pizza too. Smashing this pizza, y'all. On the way walking back, we see a big crowd because we like going back to where we was at with Mikey and Deontay. We like walking over there. We see a big crowd. All you can see is something like, you know, when you just see like fighting going on, whatever. It just look like a big crowd and they're moving and you see a lot going on. We get to standing on like those little benches because we like, what the heck is going on? Like somebody fighting? Who dumb enough to fight with the police? Like me and homegirls talking mad shit, y'all. We talking mad shit. We like, who the fuck dumb enough to be fighting while the police is here? We walking closer, but as we walking closer, we're walking on those benches so we can see above everything, because you know it's a big crowd and it's dark, so the only way we can see stuff is because the police got all the lights right there, like the police cars is lighting up that area. So we just see a whole bunch of chaos. We just see a whole bunch of stuff dispersing, right? So we just like, what the hell, like, going on? We like, God damn, we like, people is dumb. They need to learn how to act. Like, yeah, we know it's spring break. We know people getting drunk, but who the fuck acting dumb and drunk? And we just talking mad shit, y'all. Like, so much shit. Because we just like, who the fuck come here to fight and disrupt everything? Like, what's going on? Like, we just irritated, right? So we walking closer and closer. So, like, we're in the spot where we left Mikey and Deontay at. So we looking around like, where the fuck did they go? Like, where'd they go? So at this point, we see like the police doing something. So we like, what the fuck? Who is they wrestling with? Because it's like bushes right here. And we like, what the fuck going on? Like, who is they wrestling around in the bushes with? You could tell that they're tackling somebody down. Y'all, we walking up to the front because I'm trying to see, but at the same time, like, homegirl, like, we need to look for Mikey and them. I'm being nosy trying to see the fucking crowd, y'all. I see the bushes, like, tussling and stuff. They pick somebody up. Why the fuck is it Deontay? I see Deontay getting, like, he's coming up from the bushes because he must have did something. They tackled him in the bushes. So I couldn't see who was in the bushes. I just see them bitches wrestling around. I see them doing something, about 2-3 cops on him. He get lifted up. We see Deontay. We like, oh no. So me and homegirl is racing to the front. Like, we already in the front, but we trying to come closer. We like, what the fuck? Like, that's our friend. You know, they super, super aggressive, y'all. They like, get the fuck back. Like, they talking crazy to us. So we like, what the fuck? Mind you, we drunk too. So we like, oh hell no. We like, where is Mikey? Where is Mikey? Mind you, we see, I'm looking out the window too, y'all. My bad. Because I'm trying to see who these people is. But mind you, we see that the police officers had a lot of people down. Like, they fighting other people over there, and they just was doing a lot. Like, the police, you know, when they just feel like they gotta prove a point or some shit, like, they was just being super aggressive and doing so much more than really was necessary. At the end of the day, yes, I know that it's like drunk kids and stuff that you dealing with, but understand that it is South Beach. Like, I'm not trying to make excuses or nothing for nobody, but I feel like you can give some grace. Like, everybody is out here. You don't have to use like your full strength and do the most on these kids. Like, if you can't handle a kid, maybe you shouldn't be a fucking officer. It don't take 3 people to take down one kid that is not resisting. Now, if a kid was resisting, maybe it'll take more, but it don't take 3 people to take down a non-resistant person. Okay. Anyway, so we freaking out like, where the fuck is Mikey? We gotta let him know getting arrested, because when they picked him up, they had him in cuffs. Mind you, I'm looking at Deontay's face like, oh hell no. Like, his face is, I'm not gonna do the most. I'm not gonna act like he was like lumped up giving police brutality, but like, you know, he had a couple scratches and shit. So I'm like, oh hell no. I'm yelling Mikey name because I'm like, we gotta find Mikey. The police start getting other people up that they're arresting. Guess who next to him? Fucking Mikey. Mikey gets arrested with him, y'all. And I'm smiling now, but I'm not gonna fucking lie. Me and homegirl was balling. Because as you could tell, these are still my friends to this day. And I don't play no games about Mikey. And I didn't appreciate, you know what it was? It's one of those things that when you know somebody is a good person and bad things happen to them, you feel bad. Like, whether you know them or not, like, not that Deontay deserve anything, but Mikey is a really, like, what? Like, what is you doing? And the fact that I found out what happened later makes it worse, that Mikey was just trying to defend Deontay, you know, and that's how he got caught up. So he didn't even really do nothing. Now, Deontay is more so a little bit what you might call like a class clown, a little bit like if he was in school. So if the police is telling him to move back and get back, because the whole thing is the police wanted everybody out of the street. So if the police is telling you to move back, You know, Deontay, he gonna move back, but he gonna be petty with it. Like, he might dance and move back and do all of this. He might be petty, but he's still not doing nothing that warrants you to tackle him down. I feel like the police was just mad, and they felt like they needed to prove a point for whatever reason. But anyways, they pick up Mikey. Oh my God, Mikey's face is looking like Deontay's. I'm pissed because not only are you arresting my friends, my brothers, why the fuck is they face messed up? And like I said, they weren't lumped up because, you know, I got their mug shots, but of course I'm not gonna post it because it don't make no point. No, it don't make no sense to post the mug shots because, one, I'm gonna blur their face out. So what would be left on the mug shot if I blur their face out? Just their information. Why would I give y'all their information? So it's kind of like it's no point, and I wouldn't do that anyways because, like I said, I'm not putting my friends out there like that. You know, even though, you know, whatever. So yes, I see a busted lip, some scratches and stuff. Some of that probably came from in the bushes, but I did not like that shit. So, you know, one, me and homegirl is drunk. Two, we came here with our brothers and our brothers are getting arrested. Three, it's a lot going on. So we are like tearing up because I'm like, what the fuck do we do? Like, what do we do? So me and homegirls, like, we looking at each other like, oh my God, like, we are freaking out. Like, what do we do? How do we even get them out? How do we get in contact with them? Like, what's going on? So as they're taking them to the car to like put them in the back seat, you know, we yelling their name like Mikey, Mike. I'm trying to yell and let them know like, hey, we know y'all getting arrested. We're back. We gonna figure some shit out. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm yelling their name. Like, I am highly, highly upset and pissed because I feel like it was not that serious for you to tackle them down and do the most. Needless to say, them niggas get arrested. Okay, they go to jail. So I see my other friend from college. So he came up like, yeah, I heard, you know, Mikey and Deontay got arrested. I'm like, yes, like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga so damn scantless. Mind you, we had talked like our freshman year or whatever. So he more so, he know them too, but he more so trying to figure out like what I'm about to do tonight. Then the fact that I am upset that my brothers got arrested, he like, yeah, I feel bad that they got arrested, but yeah, you what you want tonight? And I'm just looking at him like, sir, I am upset right now, but I needed him to give us a ride back because he came with a car, like him and his people. So I was like, yeah, tell them, because I knew all of them. So I'm like, yeah, tell them to give us a ride back to the hotel because we was gonna get on the bus with our brothers. But it's like, first of all, we're drunk as hell. We don't even know. I don't even know how to catch the bus here at home, let alone catch the bus in Miami. Like, we only got on that bitch because Deontay and Mikey, they knew what was going on. So I'm like, no, it's too late. I need y'all to take us back to the room. So they like, cool, for sure, like, we got y'all. So we, you know, hop in the car with them. Mind you, they already deep, so we did have to lap up. So I'm sitting on the boy who I used to talk to lap. He all trying to cop feels and stuff, and, you know, like, what you on? You coming to my room tonight? All of this. And I'm like, sir, I am upset right now. Like, he all trying to give us the pep talk, like, ain't no sense of being mad. Like, they already got arrested, so you might as well enjoy your night. And I'm thinking, like, this pep talk sound real familiar. Mind you, I'm getting upset with him because I'm like, I don't need you to tell me like, oh, they gonna have to spend a night in jail, so I might as well have a good night. But I'm thinking like, who do that sound like? And I'm here looking around like, bitch, that sound like you. Because then when we crashed the car, then I try to get him a pep talk about, oh, how the car's already crashed, so we might as well just enjoy the rest of the weekend, have a good weekend, X, Y, and Z. Why, my, how the tables have turned. Because now here goes this nigga telling me, I know you upset about your brothers going to jail, but you can't get them out tonight, so you might as well just enjoy the rest of your night. And I'm like, well, damn. Maybe that's how Mikey and them felt when I was giving them the pep talk. They probably like, I'm mad, I don't want to hear that shit. Because I'm looking at him like, I'm sad right now, I don't want to hear that shit, you know? So I'm like, damn, now I see how I feel, right? Anyways, so I'm like, well, I don't know. I hit you up. Just take us to the hotel. Like, I don't know what to do. Because mind you, of course, since it's spring break, it's shit lined up every night. Like, it's it's hotels. It's stuff lined up every night, right? Like, it's parties, it's lounges, it's strip clubs. Like, it's stuff going on every night that we're there. So we were supposed to attend all the parties and all the clubs and everything that was going on, right? At this point, you know, once me and homegirl get to the room, we sad as fuck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we sad because, one, I'm like, did you see their faces? Two, they got arrested. Three, we all supposed to go out together. Like, how we supposed to go out without them? Like, we didn't, I'm like, what are we supposed to do? But then I did, in the back of my head, I'm thinking like, okay, we can't get them out, y'all. And when I tell y'all, I bullshit you not. when I was calling that Miami-Dade County Jail, whatever the fuck it's called, I had that motherfucker. I knew the number by heart by the time I was done. I kept calling because I'm thinking like, can we get them out tonight? Is there a bond? Like, whatever it is, we just have to get them out. But like all my friends and stuff that like they was just telling us like, our friend got arrested too, this and that. Like, they're not getting out tonight. They're like, they're for sure spending a night in jail. So I'm like, oh my God, fuck. Like, fuck. Like, okay. So I'm just like, so all of them was trying to, talk to us like, come out, y'all, just come out and have a good time. Like, it don't make you waiting in the hotel. And mind you, our hotel wasn't a hotel you just want to wait in anyways. Because I told y'all we was in a 2-star rinky dinky ass hotel. So that ain't a hotel I just want to like go ahead and stay in all night. You get what I'm saying? So they like, just come out, have a good time, party, get y'all mind off of it. They telling us like, that's what Mikey and Deontay would want you to do. They want y'all to have a good time. So we like, okay, so we blew the jail phone up because I was just trying to see if they got booked. I just wanted them, because I didn't know if they had heard me calling their name. So I wanted to let them know, like, hey, we know y'all in there. We're going to do what we can to get y'all out. But every time I would call, they was, like, the person kept telling me, like, if they just got arrested on Spring, they was telling me, like, if they just got arrested on South Beach, they not booked in yet. They, like, the lady even told us, like, I'm sorry, we got so many people coming in. Like, they arrested so many people that night that they was like, they're not getting booked yet. Like, I don't know. You're going to have to wait. She was like, your best bet is to call in the morning because we have to process so many people. So I'm like, okay, fuck, like, whatever. So me and homegirl, we getting dressed, y'all. Mind you, this supposed to be a happy little time. Normally we'll put our music on, do our makeup, because of course we showered and everything, and we just sad as fuck. Like, I'm not gonna lie. And then you know how they say if you do like any drugs or like smoke or whatever or drink, however way you feel when you doing that, like, it's gonna intensify. So I feel like that because we was still drunk and now we was sad. We was like more sad because we drunk and we sad. And it's just like, when you drinking and you happy and you hyper, you turned up. But we was sad and down. So I feel like our sadness was intensified because we were drunk. So I'm like, oh my God, like I just really remember being so fucking sad. Like, me and homegirl getting dressed, we was like going out. So we need to take some more shots because we are not feeling it. But we were really... Mikey and Deontay, if y'all watching this, we were really fucked up about y'all getting arrested. Like, not even gonna lie. We not even gonna lie. So, no, not gonna lie, we really was. But, so we like, let's go out. We was going out. I forgot who we ended up being with. We was with somebody that had a car, y'all, cause yeah, that what else was we gonna do? Like, and then the thing is, Deontay had the keys to the rental car, so we couldn't take the rental car if we wanted to. He got locked up with the keys, so we didn't have the keys to the rental car. And then like, I don't remember no Ubers or nothing around. Like, I don't know. I just knew, I'm like, let me call somebody who got a car. So we called our friends. They got a car. They was like, we're gonna go to the strip club. Like, I forgot what we ended up doing. That part is kind of blurry. I know we ended up going somewhere and we was trying to have fun, y'all, but I'm not gonna lie, we couldn't. We was standing in that club. I just remember me and homegirl like trying to vibe, but we looked at each other. I vividly remember this part. We looked at each other like, we ain't feeling this, is we? Like, we couldn't. Like, we could, no matter how many times we tried to drink and try to just like dance, it just wasn't the vibe. Like, we couldn't fake it. We was just like sad. So we like, we're not even about to fake this shit. Let's just go home, shower, and get in the bed, because like we just couldn't do it, right? So I remember we just end up leaving. We go home. So we just like sad. So we just really get in the bed, y'all. We just was talking about it. We end up falling asleep, right? So we wake up the next morning. Y'all already know I'm probably the first one on the fucking jail line. I'm calling. They hadn't booked this man in yet. Neither one of them. I'm giving their name. Yeah, I'm calling for Mikey such and such and Deontay such and such. Birthday is this and that. Da, da, da. I'm like giving all this information. They're like, nope, not booked in yet. Nope, not this. I'm like, oh my God, fuck. Like, what is going on, right? So that day, we getting dressed. We like, what should we do? We go back to the beach and stuff like that. We end up linking with more friends. So we kind of having fun. But at the same time, throughout the whole day, I'm calling the jail. So it's like I'm having fun, but I'm distracted. I'm drinking, but I'm on the phone the whole time because I'm calling, just to make sure they are okay. Make sure they know, we know that they're in there. Just to hear their voice for real. So I'm calling. I didn't hear anything. Like, I still couldn't, they didn't tell me nothing, or I don't know, I couldn't talk to them. Whatever happened, it was nothing that was like, you know, at a certain amount of time, you could pull up their mugshot, see they bond, see all of this. That wasn't available yet. Finally, I'm able to get in touch with them. When I called the jail, they ended up telling me, like, yeah, don't quote me on the price. I really don't remember. But I remember them saying, like, yeah, it's going to be like a $500 bond. And if they can't bond out, then they have to go to court on, like, Monday. Mind you, we got to go back to school. They can't go to court on Monday because this is the weekend now. And they're like, yeah, court, it's the weekend, it's closed. They got to go Monday or Tuesday, blah, blah, blah. But I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm talking to the person, the clerk, on the phone like she could really pull some strings. I'm telling them, I'm like, it's spring break, it's kids. Like, y'all can't just cut them some slack. Y'all just can't release them. Like, it shouldn't be that serious. And she on there talking to me. She like, lady, well, you know what I can do? I'm not going to show their mugshot, but I will let y'all know their charges. I'm sure Deontay and Mikey won't mind that. Y'all won't mind that, right? You know how like the bond be like $5,000, but I think it's 10% that to buy them out. So they bond was $500. I'm not gonna show you any of the things, but I can show you this part. Look how I'm just gonna show y'all. Y'all see that? $500 for the bond. Oh wait. Oh wait, y'all. No, I just showed y'all that bond, but now that I'm looking, they got 3 charges, and it's a bond for each charge. So damn, I don't know what they bond was then. I don't know. But anyways, Deontay charges was unlawful assembly to commit breach of peace and resisting officer with violence to his person, and Mikey charges was um he got battery slash police officer slash correction slash firefighter. That's what it says. So I guess he got battery on an officer. I don't know. And he got resisting officer with violence to his person. Like they charged Mikey with like both of Mikey charges is 5,000 for his bond, and then for Deontay his was one was 500, the other was 5,000. So like I don't know what that's about, but anyways, so that was their charges, right? So once I finally was able to, I forgot what she said, how much it is to bond it out, whatever it is. Of course we ain't got that money, it's nothing we can do. And she still told me that they wasn't getting out to like when they go to court on Monday anyways. Mind y'all, that's a big problem. It's not just a big problem because they're in jail or whatever. It's a problem because how we getting back home? We were supposed to drive the rental back to the city, and one, we not driving with just me and homegirl because I barely want to do my 5 hours. If you think I'm about to do 10 and 10, that's not happening. 2, we don't even have the fucking keys because Deontay got locked up with the rental keys. So we can't do that. 3, we just supposed to leave them here. We supposed to go home. Mind you, we were supposed to leave Sunday early. It's Saturday. We supposed to go home without the people we came with. Oh, nay. Oh, no, 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 no. Deontay daddy is a real one. Deontay daddy ended up flying out to like bond him and come get him, right? Because he probably looking like, what the fuck, my son going to jail in Miami? He flew all the way there to come get Deontay, right? So of course, you know, once Deontay first got locked up, I'm sure he probably called his dad, and his dad probably was like, I'm gonna catch the first flight and it come. So his dad already had came and like bonded him out and did all of that or whatever. Deontay ended up pulling up on us because he left a bag or something there or whatever. I don't know, but he ended up pulling up on us like he like, yeah, I'm about to go back with my dad. I gotta go to the hotel. Mind you, I don't know why Mikey and Deontay got 2 separate hotels. I don't know if they thought they was gonna get some cutty that night. I don't know, but Deontay like, now I gotta go to my hotel. He about to take me to my hotel to get the rest of my stuff. So you know, we hug him and we like, oh, we just feel bad, but we like, we glad you okay. We glad that your dad was able to come and get you out. Now his daddy couldn't get Mikey out too. Don't be asking me why. Don't be asking me how. Don't tell me what your dad would have did, what you would have did. None of that. I don't know the scenery. I don't even know if Mikey and Deontay was in the same cell. I don't know none of that. But all I know is Deontay dad came and got him. But mind you, this is later on that night. When we woke up Saturday morning and we realized that they were still going to be in the jail, this is before we knew that Deontay daddy came down. We thought that they was going to have to stay there until Monday. So what do we have to do? We have to figure out plan B. Because like I said, we're not driving that car back. We don't have nothing to do with that. So what do? We get on the phone with our parents and I'm calling my mama like, yeah, ma, yeah, so Mikey and Deontay got arrested and this. I'm giving her the long story. I'm like, well, long story short, I need you to buy me a flight home, right? Because the flights were still expensive and I couldn't afford that. And I'm like, ma, yeah, I need you to come save the day. We got to get up out of here. Homegirl tell her parents the same thing. So, of course, they book us a flight. They putting us on that airplane Sunday morning, okay? Because we like, what the hell are we going to do? We need to book something before all of the flights book up. We're gonna have to leave the rental here. We can't drive this bitch back. Like, we don't have the keys. Like, it was just so much going on that we had to call our mamas and they booked us a flight home. Mama to the rescue, okay? So we already had our flight booked home from Saturday morning. Like, Saturday morning we woke up, they booked us our flight. Later on, that's when Deontay pulled up and like hugged us and let us know that his daddy is here. So now we only focused on Mikey. Deontay safe, he with his daddy. We got to figure out what's going on with Mikey. Everybody don't got family that could just fly in the next day and come book you and come get you out and bond you out. Everybody don't have that. So unfortunately, like, we trying to figure out what's going on. Mikey couldn't call us no more that day. It was too much going on, y'all. That whole Saturday we was just trying to figure out a solution for Mikey, but we end up not being able to figure out anything. Deontay ended up telling us like, yeah, Mikey got his own hotel, but they won't release any of his things to him because his name wasn't on the room, because Mikey had his speaker, his shoes, his clothes, all his stuff in his hotel room, but we don't have a room key because he got his room key. None of our names is on his room, so they wouldn't let us into his room. And then we was trying to tell them like, well, he got arrested, but they feel like, well, he got to call us and let us know that or whatever. So they would not release any of Mikey's stuff to us. But I feel like y'all just want to keep his shit, because what we look like randomly coming to you saying, hey, Mikey such and such, he's in room 111, like he went to jail. Like, how will we randomly know what person is on this room? But I do understand from a business point, you can't just release his stuff to a stranger. But I feel like y'all should have gave us his shit, like, but whatever. So his stuff is in the hotel, mind you. His checkout is Sunday morning. So I'm like, well, what's gonna happen to his stuff? They acting like, well, I don't know, we can't tell you anything, we only can tell Mikey stuff, so we can't let you know what we're gonna do and all. Like, they were just being real assholes, because I'm just thinking like, what are y'all gonna do with his stuff? But mind y'all, our flight was so early that we couldn't even go, because they told me you gotta wait to check out and we will remove everything that's in that room. But checkout was at like 11, y'all. Our flight was at like 10:30, 10 something. But we gotta be at the airport earlier than that. We had to be there super early because it's spring break and everybody was flying back home on that Sunday. So we could not even go to wait to because we wanted to go during checkout and go up there with the maid and collect his belongings and stuff like that, but we couldn't because we had to catch our flight. So we just think like, oh my god, like, he gonna lose all his clothes. Like he said, he came with all this stuff and came and left with nothing, because we couldn't get his clothes and his speaker and we couldn't get none of his stuff out because they wouldn't allow us to, right? And I don't know if Mikey only had a certain amount of calls, but he couldn't call the hotel. And then you have to know the hotel number information. They not gonna give him the yellow pages and let him look up, phone numbers to this and that. You got to know these people phone numbers, okay? So he couldn't call and release nothing to us, so whatever. End of the day, we end up leaving, y'all. We felt so sad because like it just was too much. We left the rental. Of course, Deontay and his dad ended up taking over with the rental. Like Mikey said, he said that they just dropped it off at an Enterprise there, and I guess they took care of the damages, y'all. I never heard nothing else about the rental later on in life, so I don't know. I guess him and his dad took care of that shit. I don't know, but so the rental, they took care of that. I just feel so bad getting on the plane, knowing that me and homegirl on the plane, we going back to the city. Deontay is on the plane with his dad. He going back to the city, and Mikey is the only one that is left behind. We leaving Mikey, and there's nothing we can do. We can't stay here with him. We don't have no money to stay. We in college. We got classes the next day. We can't buy him out because we don't got no money for that. Like, it's just nothing we can do. And Mikey didn't even start none of this. Not that Deontay did or anything. It's just like he didn't even really have nothing to do with all of this, and he the only one that had to stay. I felt horrible, but it's like, it's one of those things like, it's nothing I can do. I have to go back home. We go back home, and originally, like, oh my god, we just had to do so much. Like, it just was so much going on, because mind y'all, I drove my car from the city back to school. We drove from school to Miami. So all my stuff is back at college. So when we caught a flight, nobody really catch a flight to where my school is at. We had to catch a flight back to the city. So you know what that means? We catching a flight back to the city. We have to find somebody else to drive us all the way back to college, because my car is at college. But my homegirl dad, I believe my homegirl dad or her brother is the one that took us back. So we had to catch our flight to Detroit. hop in the car with my homegirl Day. He had to drive us all the way back to college, y'all. So y'all, we get to college or whatever because the city that our college is in, I don't really feel like they got airports. I think they airport is like an hour or so away. So like, we might as well fly into the city at that point. And it's a small airport too, so definitely flying into the city is our best bet, right? So we get to college. So we back there like we getting settled in. It's Sunday night. We gotta get up for classes in the morning. We just talking about it. Like we just like all upset. Like of course me, homegirl, and Deontay. Like we in our group chat just sad. Like what's going on with Mikey? Anybody heard from him? We like basically no X, Y, and Z. Like oh my god. Like we just was just it was just so much going on, right? So eventually Monday comes. So I'm like, okay, he's gonna call today because he's gonna get court. He's gonna be able to leave, and or he's. I forgot how it works. I think like they was gonna let him get out on bond or something, but he had to come back down there for court. Or I guess Monday is when his family can bond him out. Y'all, I forgot. All I know is Monday he was getting out, right? Monday we finally hear from Mikey. Okay, he ended up getting out. So he called us. He called us from his phone. Like he had, like you had to understand, he got arrested with only the stuff that he had on him, which wasn't much of nothing besides like a few dollars, his cards and stuff, and like and not even like no debit cards and stuff. Like I think he had his ID, some money in his phone, right? He get out, so he called us, y'all. He had to use his money to go get a charger because he got to charge his phone. So he called us and he just like, oh my god, what the fuck am I about to do? Like he ended up just catching a ride to the airport because where else is he gonna go? Where do he need to go? He went up to the hotel. He said the hotel already got rid of his shit. That's why I said that hotel was janky because how you get rid of his stuff the next day? Ain't no damn lost and found. You can't keep nothing until somebody come at least for a few days. He didn't get none of his clothes back, none of his speakers, none of that, y'all. Like talking about it just was gone. Like oh whatever is left after checkout is I don't know what they end up telling him, y'all, but he had none of his clothes. He literally got out of jail and what he got arrested in, which was a white shirt and like shorts, because we was in Miami, right? Mind you, it's cold in the D, okay? It's cold back in the city. It's still giving winter vibes. I know it's spring, but it was cold here and it was hot in Miami, right? So he like, yeah, I'm about to give me a flight, but he was catching a flight to the city, mind you. Mikey is not from the city or from where we go to school at. He from somewhere else, right? I ain't gonna put all his business out there, but he from somewhere else. So his best bet to make it to school and everything was to catch a flight to the city. So he like only got enough money to do X, Y, and Z because he don't got nothing on him for real. So he ended up getting a flight. He caught a flight to the city, which is Detroit. So I called my mama, okay? Shout out to you, Mama Shine, okay? Because listen, baby girl, I really appreciate my mama. She really came through clutch and she did not have to do this, and that's why I gave her the gifts that I gave her after this because I really appreciate her helping just my friend in general. But that's why we so locked in now, because if we locked in ain't no switching up. Anyway, so what I do, I'm like, I call my mama and I'm like, can you go get my friend Mikey? Mind you, at this point, she knew who Mikey was because we've been hanging out. But I'm like, I gave her the rundown and, she was feeling bad that, like, I was telling her, like, he didn't even deserve that and he got arrested really for no reason and he out there with nothing. So what my mama go do, being the good woman that she is, shout out to mama. I need y'all to comment. Shout out to Mama Shine for real because when I tell you, Lord, I called my mom and I said, hey, my friend coming in, like, can somebody go get him from the airport? Like, she already knew the story because, like I said, I've been updating her on everything. And she knew Mikey ain't have nothing as far as, like, on him and all of this other stuff. Don't be asking me where Mikey family, where this, and that. Don't ask about this. Y'all don't know nobody's situations and y'all don't know what people have or don't have or nothing like that. So listen, don't ask about stuff that ain't in the story, okay? Anyways, and I'm not saying he don't got no family. Y'all it just don't matter. I called my mom and my mom like, I gotta work, but we gonna send Kenya. If y'all know, y'all know. Shout out to cousin Kenya. King came in clutch too. I said, King, yeah, he come in at this time. Can you go pick him up from the airport and bring him to my house? Because, you're going to go home, get you a nice home cooked meal, and my mama going to get you together. Because the thing is, he's coming back. Imagine coming from a hot place, and you come from a hot place with the clothes you got on, and you come to somewhere that's cold. He got on shorts and a shirt, like a thin shirt on top of that, like nothing, no jacket, no nothing. He had on slides, no shoes, nothing, like just slides. So he coming in, he cold. So can you go get Mikey and bring Mikey to my house? So I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic because FaceTime was still around. So when I see Mikey walk through my house doors, me and homegirl is happy because we like, oh my God, like yes, like he out of Miami. He not alone no more. He ain't got to be fending and trying to survive. He in the care of my house with my mama. He good. I knew he was good once he walked through that door, right? So once he came in, my mama fed him. She took him to Target to like just go get him some clothes, like some jogging pants and stuff, just so he can wear like some just stuff like that he gonna need so he could take a nice shower and be prepared to head back. Like he needed a jacket and stuff. So shout out to you, Mama Sean. Mama Sean, shout out. I'm gonna keep saying it because when I tell you I appreciate that shit so much, and Mikey did too. Like he was super grateful, super thankful. He thanked my mom a bunch of times, all of that, because like I said, he didn't have nothing. Like he didn't have his whole wallet on him or nothing like that. So my mama got him together, and he ended up getting a train ticket because of course nobody was gonna drive him back up to the college and nothing like that. So he got a train ticket, which is cool because the train tickets be like $60 or whatever. He get a train ticket, y'all. He finally come in. I think like Tuesday or Wednesday. I forgot which day, but I think he got in Tuesday. He get a train. I go to the train station to pick Mikey up, and it's like, when you see your man that been in prison, he ain't my man, not like that, but like, let me say brother then, for y'all take it the wrong way. When your brother been locked up for 10 years and he finally get out of jail, we was looking like that, like, Mikey, oh my God, like, we was so excited that, like, he just got back home. Like, it took so much to get this nigga here, and he finally here. So we pick him up from the train station. We like just super excited to see him. Mind you, he haven't seen Deontay since, or really spoke to him since either. So we go to Deontay. Deontay still lived on campus at this time. We pull up to Deontay spot. They happy to see each other. They dapping it up, hugging, and I got a video of it. I'm so mad that like I didn't keep literally everything from like the beginning of college, but they dapping up. We just like group hugging and shit. Like we just so happy to see everybody. We so happy that everybody gets back, but it just really was unfortunate because I'm like, it ruined our Miami trip. Like just them getting arrested because we didn't want to do stuff without them. The rental was messed up, so somebody still had to pay for that. All this money had to be spent to just like get back home, whether it was his flight, me and homegirl flight, Deontay flight, Deontay daddy flight to come in, him bonding him out, my mama spending money. Like it just was so much going on, y'all, and I'm just like, like all of this going on. Mikey lost all his clothes and stuff that he brought, like, and you be bringing your top notch shit when you going out of town. He wasn't able to get none of that back. It just was a crazy, just like I said, the worst Miami spring break trip ever. It really was. Like, but at this point, as you can see based on the phone call with Mikey, like, we're able to laugh about shit now. Like, just one of those things that, like, you gonna laugh about later. At the time, yes, we was upset, we was sad, there was a lot going on, but we able to laugh about it now, so that's cool. But yes, y'all, like, it was just a lot. All for nothing. Like, police officers was just doing too much. Like, it was shit y'all didn't even have to do. Y'all didn't have to really arrest all those people. Like, y'all just was doing too much. But anyways, it is what it is. It happened a long time ago, and I'm glad that we all okay. But I'm not gonna lie, that did scar us a little bit. Left a little scar. Cause listen, after that, we ain't want to even, I kid you not, y'all, we ain't been to Miami since. I ain't been to a motherfucking South Beach since. I have been to Florida, but that don't count because y'all know I be in Orlando and Fort Lauderdale, okay? But I ain't been to South Beach since. When I tell you, oh, I lied. I did go again. I think I did go the next year, like, with some other people. And I think I did a story time on that. Wait, did I? I don't think I did. Actually, I don't know. Anyways, but yes, y'all, I'm just glad that we all were okay. But they didn't have to do our trip like that. We were just trying to go and have a little fun like everybody else. Damn. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs up this video, comment down below, and make sure you are subscribed. And turn on your post notification. That way you know every time your girl is posting. But y'all already know. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.